We are here. We are ready for Thirsty Third Thursday.
Say that 3 times fast.
Thirsty Third Thursday, Thirsty Third Thursday, Thirsty Third Thursday! I was practicing. All right. We're going to let a few people jump on before we... All right. We're going to let a few people jump on. Did I say that?
Yeah.
Before we start talking? But you better come on, because I am ready to get my margs on. I'm ready to get my margs on. Margaritas, margaritas, woo, margaritas, margaritas. Y'all voted. Margaritas won. So
they're empty for now.
They are empty. Y'all gotta get on here so that we can have some margaritas. Margaritas. It's just us.
It's so quiet.
It's so quiet. I thought I was allowed to put comments on here so I could say hi to you guys. Oh, I can't. Maybe? There we go. This is our first shot at this this new... I don't want to put myself in timeout. That would be weird. Timeout.
Put yourself in timeout.
It gives me that option to put myself in timeout.
Wow.
Don't be mean to me because I can put y'all in timeout too.
Oh my god.
That's
hilarious.
Margarita. Woo, Margarita. Let's catch up on this iPad so that I'm not so far behind. So that I can see where we are at.
That is too funny. I'm still laughing at the timeout.
You can put yourself in timeout, or I can put y'all in timeout on this app, on the StreamYard. I can put y'all in timeout. It is an option. Guys, it is Thirsty Third Thursday. We are ready for a margarita.
Who's ready to drink with us?
Are y'all having margaritas? We having a skinny girl margarita because we skinny girls. We lied. We haven't even opened the Mars mix yet.
Nope.
Now we did. We have ice. We have cute little cacti cups. Are they adorable? Adorable. I mean, I guess we can go ahead and make our margaritas.
Yeah.
Let's make our margaritas. If you're here, jump on, say hi, comment so I can talk to you. Ooh, I smell the tequila.
Ooh.
Smell the tequila? Ooh, that smells good.
I could smell it.
That second sniff was good, y'all. Mmm. Mmm. Would you like a shot of tequila?
In my margarita, yes.
No, just in your mouth.
No, thank you.
Boo. All right, we are using some very fancy margarita.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Tequila Exotica.
I just like the bottle.
Yeah, we're guilty of we're conned in by beautiful pictures.
That's all it takes for me to buy the bottle.
Maybe I should move my margarita closer. All right. We should have gotten a straw. What are we thinking? I hope everyone's thirsty.
What are we supposed to mix this with?
Our fingers.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I have a pin.
Ew.
Then I guess your finger. Stir the margaritas.
I'm jealous of everybody that's on a cruise right now.
We are. Me too. Why didn't you take us with you? We're fun on cruises.
You know,
We'll drink margaritas.
my client Christina's on a cruise right now.
Well,
She's on the Conquest.
oh. You know what? No, he's on the Magic. I was going to hit Donkey's on the Conquest right now, but he's on the Magic.
Oh, if Donkey was on the Conquest, I'd tell her to bring him back.
He is on the Magic with doing, his new job duties of whatever he does.
Whatever he does.
We don't know. But he's no longer a cruise director.
It's a shame.
And they cut all his hair off.
It's not fair.
It's not. His hair was prettier than mine. Hi, everybody. It's just me.
And me.
And you. And my iPad.
No, doesn't it say 3?
2.
Oh, God, I'm blind.
We know. I got LASIK surgery, so I'm not blind anymore. It's the best decision I ever made.
I really could use some.
Best decision I ever made. What is your favorite margarita? Our one friend. Leave us a comment. Tell us, because I'm not sure I'm a fan of the Skinny Girl margarita mix.
It's good. I don't mind it.
I need a little more salt.
Well, it's skinny.
Mm-hmm. I taste the skinny. I do. I taste the skinny pickle. It's good though. It's not bad, I should say.
My favorite margaritas. I like peach.
Peach. I'm trying to remember where I found out how to put comments. Okay.
Mango's good too. But I really like the ones with tahini.
Mm-hmm.
Which is usually mango.
Mango. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I really don't. Wow. We went from 3 to 1. I lost with the mango. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
It is 8 p.m. We need our Thirsty Third Thursday live, people. Come on.
I guess we're not talking about cruising enough.
Cruising. Just kidding. It's posted on Instagram that we're there. I'm on Instagram and I'm Instagramming people. Sure, you can send me notifications. Can I not make a story? I can. This is weird, y'all. I've never done anything Instagram on my iPad before. Oh, I was trying to make a video. How do I do that? I just hold it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let me make a video. Oh no. This is really flattering, people. I don't know how to work Instagram.
Oh no.
How do I make a video? You see that, right? Here, let's just take a selfie. We're gonna put
Bear with us.
Bear with us.
We have no idea.
I'm not Instagram.
So Kayla.
So Crystal.
I saw something today about Margaritaville at Sea.
Are they back yet from their refurb?
Yeah.
You know, they've only been going since not long, and they just went through a refurb, which is pretty cool.
Well, I saw something today about late boarding something. And the way this person commented was almost like you could show up at the port and you didn't know if you're guaranteed a room or not.
What?
But if you got a room, you got $50 on board credit. But it never said how much the room was.
That's weird.
I know. Somebody posted it like a screenshot from the site. So I feel like I need to go to the site and read it.
Has anybody sailed on Margaritaville at sea before? Because that would be interesting. We almost did for spring break, but then we decided to go to Gatlinburg instead.
I think if I'm able to go in September with my sister, we'll be going on Margaritaville.
Margarita. No more singing, y'all.
Yeah, no, please don't.
She does not appreciate my songs.
But yes, Margaritaville is the cheapest in September, so I think if I end up going, I'll take her on that one.
Mostly I'm really interested in trying and seeing what like they're all about.
Yeah, me too.
Because I mean we've never sailed it. But they really did just come off a refurb. We were gonna go for Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And they were refurbing over Memorial Day, which I thought was a little strange considering that's a pretty popular holiday to go on vacation because most people get 4 days off.
If we weren't going to Alaska, I would say let's go for my birthday, but
Alaska, y'all. Alaska. We booked our first excursion today.
Sure did.
Well, we reserved it. We paid for it or anything yet. It's on Viator. So we are doing a whale watching excursion in Icy Strait Point / Hoonah. Because we've heard from Para DJ. Who else? We watched somebody else who went there and did whale watching at Icy Strait Point, and they say it is the best. So we're excited.
So 1 out of what, 3?
4.
4.
We still need Juneau, we still need Ketchikan, and we still need Skagway.
Oh God.
We kind of have an idea for Skagway. We had an idea for Ketchikan, but now like a lot of people are commenting about the duck boat tour and saying it was very boring and it was kind of like not worth your money. So we're like, oh, guess that's not what we're doing.
Right.
So we're kind of at a loss there. So if you've been to any of these Alaskan ports, please help us because we don't know what to do. We've been to Juneau. We did whale watching. We went to Skagway, and we did the gold mining and sled dog, and then we went to the Red Onion.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to, where else did we go? What else?
That's it. We haven't been to Ketchikan or Icy Strait Point.
That's right. And we're going to get to cruise the Inside Passage, which we're really excited about.
We did that last time.
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Just ignore that.
I don't think so, because we weren't going to Vancouver. That's how you get to Vancouver. Pretty sure.
We were going to Victoria, and Victoria's outside of Vancouver.
Oh, so maybe we did. Apparently, it's like the best thing is ever. You should always book your cruise at Inside Passage. That's what we've heard.
Talking is hard for you today.
It is. It really is. I'm sorry. Oh, we got a subscriber though. I don't know who subscribed, but yay! We're at 88. Y'all, this has been a labor of love, and I'm so excited.
It's the little things that
It
make us
is.
so happy.
Y'all, I legitimately, every subscriber we get, I cry a little on the inside. And then, oh, I'm not trying to select. What the heck? I'm trying to paste. Paste. Oh, come on. I'm telling y'all, that's Instagram. Nope.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties is my life when we were talking about social media.
So yeah, so I have to look up the thing on Margaritaville. We've got our first excursion for Alaska.
I am really excited because this one comes with drone footage. And so I'm really excited for our videos when they come up because that'll be drone footage of the whales that we are hopefully seeing breaching when we're in Icy Strait Point.
And I hope that they jump out the water like Free Willy.
That's what I just said, breaching.
I mean, I don't know why I expect free range animals to do that.
I do too. I'm really hoping there's a high chance, apparently, that we'll get to see orcas, which I am like spazzing out about. Apparently, Seward is really popular for orcas, but Icy Strait Point is similar in the percentage wise. And according to some maps, it's pretty popular little time span is August, September. So we're going in the middle of those. So I'm really hoping to get to see some orcas. I will die, y'all. Die of happiness.
I'm going to have to keep her from jumping into the water.
Accurate. I will jump. I will freak. I will be like, oh my God, I don't see that orca. Because orcas are life. I'm just saying. And I know like there's this whole new like orca thing going around that there. Oh, you haven't heard?
No.
Okay, so there was an orca, and I don't remember her name, and she was struck by a boat or bothered by a boat, something, and now she is getting her entire pod of orcas to sink boats. It's not in Alaska. I can't remember where it was, like the Netherlands, or I'm making that up. I don't remember where it was. It was not
Netherlands.
I know when I said it wasn't right, but it's like in that like Iceland, Greenland area.
So she just got her gang to like attack.
Yeah, she's taught her pods how to sink boats.
Oh my God.
It's amazing. Orcas are amazing.
And you wonder why I don't want to go whale watching. First off, they're bigger than the boat you're in.
Oh, by a long shot.
So all they got to do is come near your boat, breach, and then you're going down. You're going to die.
Swim.
You're going to die.
This my ulterior motive is to swim with a whale.
Well, I don't want to end up in the Alaskan waters with an orca.
True. Yeah, true. But orcas don't kill people. They do in SeaWorld, but it's not the same.
Yes, they do.
Anyway, I know we talked about our flights and everything in that last video. We still have to decide on the train or the bus. Oh, we did not tell them what we did. Did you already forget what we've done?
Yes.
We bid to upgrade our cabin.
Yes.
Which is something that is unique to Norwegian. So it's our first go. Because like we've said in the past, our last Norwegian trip was not like a thing. Really?
Yeah, I mean, we booked it on a
Tuesday and left on a Thursday or
no,
Friday.
I think it was booked it on Wednesday, left on Thursday.
We're great planners.
Cruise was Friday. Like, yeah. Crazy.
It was a good time though.
It
but
was.
yes. So with Norwegian, you can put in bids to upgrade your cabin. So like we looked at upgrading to a balcony, just like paying for it, and it was maybe like what, $1,900 per person?
I thought it was 900
extra.
Yeah.
So it would be roughly like 1,900, or so maybe a little more than that. Like
9 times 3 is 2,700.
Okay. Anyway, I think we're trying to get to the same thing, and we ended up bidding 180, I think, per person, and it only charged for the first 2 people. So what, it was like $350 or something like along those lines.
You divide that by the 3 of us. We'd only end up paying like $126. Yeah.
And we were like, that sounds like a great idea. So that's the route we're going. We're hoping to get it, at
Yeah.
least. We bid for an interior. We're in an interior. We did get our cabin assigned to us. We were at the very front of the ship, like the very front, on deck 8003 or 8006, one of the two.
Yeah.
Like literally
As
like,
far front
yeah.
as you can go.
like the V, and then we're on the next deck, and like we're right there.
Yeah.
So really forefront.
Like the point of the ship, there is nothing above us. Right there. We're not close to an elevator. Like total opposite of where we would pick.
Right. But we did a guarantee. A guarantee.
Yeah. So we
And-
didn't pick our room.
Right. And we were kind of shocked at like we logged on to do the upgrade and we realized we had a room.
Yeah. I just kind of caught it while we were scanning.
So we were kind of shocked about that. But
Yeah.
I mean, so we tried for an ocean view and balcony. That's what I was trying to say. So whether we get one or not, we don't know. But
So we could find out as early as 14
Tomorrow.
days after we put the bids in and as late as the day we embark. And you don't get a second chance.
no.
They either accept it or they deny it. No,
Yeah, we've been learning a lot about this.
not everybody on the boat gets the opportunity to do the upgrade bid.
Right.
So they pick and choose who gets to do it.
Right. Like not everyone gets the email. Not everyone, has the option available to them. And obviously not everyone gets picked. So
Yeah. So it's interesting. People were trying to figure out if there's a rhyme or reason. Like if you're a certain loyalty level, or since we got it under a certain rate,
right.
if that had something to do with it.
Or just because of the timing of when we booked.
Yeah. And there's really no rhyme or reason.
Right. Because we got it pretty instantaneously after we booked.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure it's because they want more money from us because we seem to have gotten a really good deal
Yeah.
on this cruise. So I don't know if they're just like, oh.
But I honestly think $126 more a person
Is more than
way
worth it.
better than $900
That would be a lot.
for a balcony. So keep your fingers crossed for us.
Yes. We really want it. I'll take the ocean view. I won't be as happy about the ocean view.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still like my goal.
Is to get out of the room we're in.
That's true. Like the room we're in kind of sucks. But that wasn't what I was going to say. My goal is to see the Aurora Borealis.
Tis true.
And wait, what happens if we're like, does anybody know if you've sailed Norwegian in Alaska, do they have a wake up call for the Aurora? As I want it. I want the wake up call for the Aurora Borealis. I want them to be like, hey, it's happening outside right now. So I can wake up because I'm not like, obviously if we're in an interior room, we're not going to be waking up for it because we won't see anything unless you just hear like an influx of people running.
I just think we need to set our alarm and get up and go walk out on deck and take a look.
I have downloaded like 4 apps that'll tell me if like there's even a chance of the Aurora Borealis happening while we're gone. Obviously, we won't know until we're closer. I have such high hopes. Like at least when we're like up in Seward, because at least we're like, I feel like that's so much northern, but it's not. Maybe we'll fly into them.
The most northern we're gonna be is Anchorage.
Right.
And we actually fly in at 11:08.
Right.
So,
Like what if we're flying into the Aurora Borealis?
I mean, can you see it from the plane?
I don't know. I would die though. Like if we land, we get out, and they're just like, I would never leave the airport.
It is pretty. I did just see a picture of it.
So pretty.
It is very beautiful.
It's magical. Magical. It's something I've wanted to see forever, like forever. But obviously, like, we're not going to see it in South Carolina.
They saw it in North Carolina last year.
Shut up.
They did. I showed you the pictures.
Yeah, you probably did. But we're not going to see it in South Kakalaki.
Yeah, well.
South Kakalaki doesn't get me cool stuff like that. We just get, well, I don't know. We had a sonic boom a couple of weeks ago. Missed it.
We get the solar eclipse.
Yes, that was cool. That was cool, except it rained. We thought we had this great idea. We'd go to the pool. We'd be in the pool during the solar eclipse. We had our glasses. We were like decked out, right? Like there's 3 other people in the pool. I was like, okay. And our HOA president, bless her, and she gave us moon pies in the pool.
Yeah, she
did. And then it rained, and there was clouds, and we got in the car. We drove down the road thinking, if we get farther away from the rain, we'll see the eclipse. We saw a glimpse. It never got fully dark because it was already dark because it was raining. It's a waste. Charleston wasted that great opportunity of like the 1,000-year eclipse or whatever it was called. I'm casually just trying to learn how to use this StreamYard and post comments back.
Yeah, this is all extremely new.
We used some other random format last time. But we saw, I can't remember her name. We watched like 8 of her videos in a row in like 30-second, like one night. We just binged her entire content. I can't remember her name. Oh. And she was using StreamYard. So I figured we would give it a shot.
Let's see, what else?
You know, their favorite margarita is also a peach margarita, Crystal.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Crystal likes to add tahini to her peach margaritas.
No, that's mango.
Mango! I'm the peach girl. Like, peach everything at this point. Like, I don't know what happened. Just peach everything. It's mango. But we have gotten a lot of peach margaritas.
Yes.
Where was that? We got the really, really good ones. Is that at Paradise Beach?
Probably, because that's the last one we went to.
Right? We were drinking, right, because they kept bringing us random margaritas. And like one margarita would have sugar on the rim. One margarita would have salt on the rim. One margarita would have tahini on the rim. We were like, we don't know what we're getting at this point. But we loved it.
Just bring me something. Yeah. I really didn't care.
Yeah, we were 100% drinking everything. Sorry, y'all. My aunt, hi Lisa, is texting me, and we're using my phone to stream. Yes, Aunt Lisa, I know. I love you, Lisa. I love you so much, Aunt Lisa. J&S Adventures, we've watched several of your videos, like recently.
I feel, yeah.
Like your name sound like, I mean, our YouTube addiction with cruise travel and like any kind of travel is getting out of hand.
It is a problem.
A very big, like every night we watch somebody else's like adventure and we just adventure through you.
Just start some kind of adventure.
Right? Oh gosh. And like, it doesn't even matter. We could like have never been somewhere or like have no intentions of going somewhere and nope, we will watch. And we're like, oh my gosh, wow, what? Like we're enthused. So thank you for all of your content. That's the word I was looking for.
There you go.
So obviously you guys sail out of Galveston. We actually, we sailed the Carnival Dream twice when it was in Port Canaveral. And then they moved it over to you guys. And we missed her.
Yes.
And we kept saying, well, we're just going to go to Galveston and we will sail on the Dream. And then we got the Breeze. And we were like, oh, this is probably the same thing. But then we only went on the Breeze. Well, you haven't even been on the Breeze.
I haven't been on the Breeze.
I went on the Breeze for Christmas.
Or the Magic.
But we loved the Dream. I turned 21 on the Carnival Dream.
On Halloween.
The
Halloween cruise.
Yes, my birthday is October 20th. So we took the cruise that left like 3 days later or whatever, so that I could finally drink and cruise. Oh, the food at Paradise Beach. If you ever go, get the veggie tacos.
Veggie tacos are amazing.
We get a like we just like order and we're just like, okay, bring us everything and that's fine. But like the veggie tacos are a must. Like an absolute must.
I mean,
we didn't even we've gone what, twice to Paradise Beach?
And once to
Mr. Sancho's. But we didn't even get the veggie tacos the first time. We were like, well, who wants veggie tacos? And then we accidentally, I think they just brought us a trio of the tacos when we ordered the second time. And we were like, what taco was that? And they were like, the veggie taco. We were like, can we want more of those, please?
Yeah.
We've gotten the same waiter every time.
Yeah.
And he is so like sweet and like funny. And then he like by the time we get like 3 margaritas in and he's like, margarita. I'm like, no, I want a pina colada. No, margarita. I'm like, okay, I'll get a margarita.
But Mr. Sancho's, I mean, the food there was good.
It was
very good. I remember they had coconut shrimp.
Yeah.
We ordered half the menu.
We ordered half the menu both.
And
it's a problem.
Nachos, tacos. I mean, everything was amazing in Mr. Sancho's. But I don't know.
It's hard to pick.
They're both really good.
Mm-hmm.
But
they're totally different vibes, though.
Both totally different vibes.
Like, if you want, like, full-on party, go to Mr. Sancho's. If you want, like, more of a relaxed party, you go to Paradise Beach.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking, like, we saw people throwing up, getting in fist fights, missing
the boat.
Missing the ship from Galveston.
Yep. Sure.
Speaking of, they were on the... I think they were on the Dream.
Actually.
They missed the ship. And they came over and they asked us and they were like, what time is it? And we were like, okay, is this time Eastern? And they're like, okay. So like they're doing their math and they were like, the ship leaves in 5 minutes. We were like,
yay, making it.
Bless you. You live in here now. That was like, it was so funny. Like, but they were so drunk. And then they just got to this big kerfuffle and they were all kicked out. So, but I don't know what they did because when we got back to the port, they were gone. But
yeah.
And so was their ship. Mm-hmm. Like, long gone. It was funny though. I mean, I feel bad for them, but
yeah, it was kind of weird though because they went off Central Time and we were on Eastern.
Right. So we were like confused at first. We're like, oh no, you're fine. No, you're not.
You're not fine.
Like we couldn't do like the time zones in our head. But they did, and they were drunk. They were like, oh my God, we're late. And I was like, oh no. That was bad.
And then we had to make sure we weren't late.
Right. And then we were giving people times, and then we were like, you're not on our ship. You don't know? We don't know.
Not sure. Because, we forget about
time zones.
I'm just so used to everything being in Florida, Eastern Zone. I forget.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Crystal is a coconut shrimp connoisseur.
Oh my God.
If there is coconut shrimp on a menu, she will order it.
I'll order it. I don't care.
Even if it looks gross, she will order it.
In Belize, the Fat Lizard has very, very good coconut shrimp.
And really, really good plantains.
Yes.
They brought us those the first time we were in Belize in 2012?
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, what's that? That's how uncultured we were back then.
We really were back then.
Right? And we were like, what is that? But they were so good. And that was a good place. It's right there at the port in Belize. So that was nice. Yeah.
Did I say the Fat Lizard?
Yeah, isn't that what it's called?
The
wet lizard. The margaritas are hitting. The The margaritas are hitting. It's Thirsty Third Thursday.
It was a cross between Fat Tuesdays
I
and...
don't know if they have a Fat Tuesdays, actually.
No, they don't. But that was a cross between Fat Tuesdays and White Lizard.
Do y'all want to hear our accidental first Norwegian cruise story and what we did to ourselves? Because it's a hoot and a holler and a mess up and a lot of crazy story. So it was one of those, I got told on a Monday that my boss and the kids were going out of town and that I was going to have I think it was like Thursday through Tuesday off. And I was like, oh, nice. Right. And at first you're like, oh, good. Just a good stay at home. I'll relax on the couch, get some stuff done around the house kind of weekend. And then she was like, well, I'm off this weekend. And I'm like, oh, you are? Is your Saturday off this weekend? Well, let's figure out something to do. And at first we were just like, let's just go to Myrtle Beach. We'll go eat, we'll drink, we'll, relax. We like going to Myrtle Beach. This was, quite a few years ago before Myrtle Beach got a little scary. And so we went from, we'll go to Myrtle Beach to, well, let's just look to see if any cruises are cheap and available. And we find this cruise on the Norwegian Sun for I think we paid like $200 total. And it was an open bar. It was this, we were like, why not? It only went to one place. I think we went to the Bahamas, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just went to the Bahamas. And we went to Great Stirrup Cay.
Yeah, Nassau and Great Stirrup Cay.
Nassau and Great Stirrup Cay. And we were like excited, right? But she had to work. So we left, like 1 or 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to get to Miami. Right? We had to get to
Port
Miami.
Canaveral.
God, I'm so confused. It was just Port Canaveral, apparently. So we get up early in the morning, probably like 2 or 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And we decide we'll just drive into Port Canaveral. We'll be fine. We'll board the ship. We'll have fun. Y'all, when I'm telling you that when Norwegian says open bar,
they mean it.
They mean open bar. They mean you are getting 2 drinks at a time. They mean they're not like skimping on the drinks.
I mean, I'm talking when you walk up to the bar,
it's
like 12 deep.
Yeah.
And they just hand you 2 drinks.
You just get whatever they give you at that
point.
point.
What you get.
And then you walk away.
And that's it.
And we had brought our tumblers so they would stay cool because it was hot. And so we're putting them in our tumblers and we're drinking and we're having a good time. We're laying out by the pool. We're dancing. We're having like a ball, right? And then we wake up in our cabin and we're like, well, how did we get here? No idea how we had gotten there. And we're just very confused, right? We're like, wow, what happened? What time is it? And we're checking our phones and I don't think it wasn't much after sail away. So I think we missed sail away, but it was like 5:30.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, like we can get up, we can go to dinner, we can get more drinks, we can go find something to do. Like we're like, right, we're excited.
We had our power nap.
Yeah.
Right. Go.
So we get up, we're like, brushing our hair, and Crystal goes to open the door and realizes that there was this like envelope that had been shoved under our door. And we're like, what the hell? Like what happened in here? Well, guys, in our drunken state that we blacked out, obviously, we had purchased a Swim with the Pig excursion at Great Stirrup Cay. And we're like, who did this? And we're thinking like, okay, we spent probably like $50 on this Swim with the Pig thing, right? And we're like, cool, like, it's exciting. We wanted to swim with the pigs anyway.
Sounds so cool.
We were excited. And then we find that we had brought back like half the shore excursion desk with us. We had pamphlets, we had this booklet, we had a lot. Like our TV was on the shore excursion channel. So clearly drunken Kayla and drunk Crystal had been plotting and planning this, okay? And oh, hi, Cruise Bed Adventures, welcome. So we're thinking, okay, we're fine, right? So we go to the buffet, we get dinner, hamburgers and hot dogs and French fries. That is important, okay? Hamburgers, hot dogs, French fries. we get in the hot tub with these people, and they were like amazing. They sailed Norwegian extensively, but they like are big shippers Norwegian. And so they're telling us, don't judge Norwegian on this ship, right? Like, don't do it. And we're like, okay, we're having a ball. Okay. So
Yeah.
we go to Nassau the next day. We're having, you know, it was Nassau. We hadn't planned anything. We got off, we did a little shopping, we came back and hung out in the pool. The next day we go to Great Stirrup Cay. We had so much fun swimming with the pigs. Oh
It
my
was a
gosh.
blast.
I will post some pictures on our Instagram and you can check those out. It was so much. We had so much fun.
I highly recommend it.
Highly recommend. And so and then once we get there, right, people are like talking about it, and then we finally look at our things. We had spent $100 and something on these excursion tickets. I was like, drunk Kayla and drunk Grisel do not need to be left alone.
No, we need handlers.
Right. Okay. Now, but our thing is about that. We ate hamburgers, hot dogs, and French fries for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We do not remember any other food source happening. And we were like, by the end of the cruise, it was like the last day. We're like getting off that morning, and I swear to you, we were having a hamburger for breakfast. And I finally was like, I think all we've eaten this week are hamburgers and hot dogs. So
it was one interesting cruise.
Yeah, we met so many people though that it was like everybody. Like I don't know, like the smaller the cruise, like the shorter the cruise, more people are just like chatty Cathy's. Like we met so many people and just talking and talking and talking. It was a lot of fun though. But that's our only Norwegian experience.
Yeah. So this is gonna be
we're excited.
Totally different.
Yeah, because obviously this is a way different like ship. It's gonna be a way different itinerary.
Yeah.
We still have the drink package, but obviously we're not gonna be getting blacked out drunk in Alaska.
I don't know about that.
maybe at night. Not during the day. I gotta see my whales and my orcas.
I still plan on doing what I did the last time we went to Alaska, and that is sit in the hot tub and have my pina coladas.
And we went out on the helicopter deck and we had hot chocolate, but we had hot chocolate with Bailey's in it, and that was amazing.
I had hot chocolate with amaretto.
Okay, maybe it was amaretto, but I thought it was Bailey's.
No, they had Bailey's too.
Okay. I was like, I remember
and Kahlua.
Oh yeah, I just remember being. That was the time, y'all. We're cruising to the glacier, and we went to Tracy Arm Fjord that time, and we're up on this helicopter deck, which is super cool to me, right? Because you never get to go up on the helicopter deck, or like the crew front area, and we're out there. They're passing out hot chocolate. We're up against the railing, and we hit a chunk of ice, and I just was like, "Oh my god, it's a Titanic!" And I was like, and I said something like, "If you jump, I jump," and or something a Titanic thing, and the guy who was standing in front of me like said the next line, and then I just like died laughing, and then he was like, "Don't worry, I got you. Like if we're going down, we'll get on the back and we'll ride it down." And I was like, "All right, Jack." We had like it was so funny, and we just kept getting icebergs, and I was freaking out.
Yeah, that was kind of creepy.
If we see a bear, you guys will hear my screaming in Galveston, Texas, because I will be freaking out, so excited.
Yeah.
No joke.
She will be.
You guys will hear a scream in like late August, early September, and you're going to be like, that's Kayla with the Cruising Chicks. She just saw a bear. That is what will happen.
For real. She is so ready to see a bear.
I'm so ready. When we went last time, we went like late September, so like they were back into hibernation by the time we got there. Like even the guide, we went to the Mendenhall. He was like, "Yeah, y'all just missed the last of the bears," and I was like,
"I just want to see an otter."
We saw otters when we were there last time, but they're so cute. I want to see them holding hands.
I want to see an otter.
Well, we will be doing our second Norwegian cruise in August 28th is when we leave. We leave out of Seward, and we hit Icy Strait Point, Juneau, the Hubbard Glacier, Ketchikan, Skagway, and we hit the Inside Passage, and then we end up in Vancouver. So our videos should start like mid-September.
Yeah.
So you can at least get a vibe of, we're going on the Jewel. It's like a mid-sized-ish.
Yeah, it's mid-sized.
Norwegian ship. So you get like an idea. I know I just saw today on one of the like Norwegian Facebook groups that they are like slowly phasing out some of their shows so they can bring in other ones. So we're getting like not the last show of Velvet, but like it goes for like one more or two more cruises after ours.
Oh wow.
I didn't realize though that they did 6 on the Bliss, I think it is.
Wow.
And I want to see 6 so bad. Like it's coming to Charleston next year. I'm so excited. So excited. Look, he has an otter emoji. They have otter emojis?
Probably.
Oh my goodness. I didn't even know they had otter emojis.
Aww.
That's exciting. They're adorable. I want
They
to see,
are.
like, Alaska is just it for us, y'all. It's going to be amazing.
Now I think we have to do a Norwegian Caribbean cruise so we can hit all 3 aspects.
Right. That's true. Next year we're going to Europe.
That's a totally different thing too.
Or the North. Like we want to, this year we were trying to do that Carnival trip that goes to Greenland, Iceland. Like it goes that trek out of New York, but it sold out so fast. Like before we even realized it was a cruise, it was sold out. And then the timing was really awkward too. So it didn't quite work out. Ooh, the Prima.
Yes, I would love to go on the Prima.
That would be amazing. Y'all. Did we see that somewhere? Or we've just watched so many videos already that it feels like we've seen it somewhere.
I've seen a ship tour of the Prima.
Oh yes, we watched so many ship tours. We watched Car Travel.
Yes.
So much for ship tours. I mean, we've
His
watched
ship tours are
they're so
very,
good.
very in-depth.
Very. We've watched so many of Har's ship tours. I mean, even for ships that like we've watched like I think a ship tour of his that we're like he's going on like a Holland American cruise and we're like we're not at the point that we're going on Holland America. Even though I've heard like their cruises are amazing, but we're just not there. But we watched that.
You know my client that was going on the Prima?
Oh yeah.
She had to cancel.
No.
I know.
That's
Her first
sad.
cruise ever, and it was on the Prima, and now she had to cancel.
Alaska is perfect. It really is. We went in 2017. Right? It was 2017.
Yeah, 2017.
I always like, we went in 2017, and then I'm like, no, that's wrong.
September 2017.
Yeah, we went late September. We were like, I think we were actually the last cruise that Royal Caribbean was running that year. Or second to last, maybe. But we got a lot of good deals, I'll tell you that. Like everything was like 90% off.
Mm-hmm.
We've done so many Caribbean cruises that like this year when we were going, we went on 4 last year and we went to all the same ports, unfortunately, just kind of how it worked out with like, we didn't pick one. We went on the Pride because, well, it's the Pride. We love the Pride, y'all. Then we went on the Pride for the anniversary cruise, the 50th anniversary celebration. Then we went on the Liberty for spring break. And then we went in September, right? Or no, July on the Horizon.
Yes.
And then we went for Christmas on the Mardi Gras. And like literally they were all the same.
Pretty much the same
ports. So I was just like this year, I was like, I can't go back to Mexico. I need something. And I couldn't go back. I could not go back to Nassau, y'all. I just couldn't do it. So I was like, I need something different. We were like I said, we were going to go northern, but this Alaska cruise really just kind of fell in our lap. They were offering these things for like dirt cheap, and then our flights weren't so bad.
No, they weren't.
Crystal, he went on the Ovation. He went on the Ovation to Alaska.
The Ovation.
Crystal is obsessed with Royal Caribbean ships.
I am. It's been so long since we've been on a Royal Caribbean.
We went on one in 2021.
And okay, how many?
Symphony of the Seas in 2021.
But
September.
How many cruises have we been on since the Symphony?
That's true. And we did the Restart cruise with Carnival in 2021. And then we had already had the Symphony booked for 2020. And so we moved it to 2021, got to go. And it was a ghost ship. mean, for such a huge ship, I mean, it was a ghost.
It was. I think there was like 3,000
I
people
don't
on
know. I think it was more like 1,800 to 2,000.
it. Yeah.
We were begging people to talk to us.
It was empty.
We hung out with so much of the crew though. Like we hung out a lot in the robot bar.
Oh my god, I love the robot.
And the girl who was working in there, like she loved us. She'd see us walking up and like she would go get ice for my grandma's drink because she can only put so many ingredients in it. And ice, she usually just started having to leave ice off. So like, and then we would go in the little Rising Tide bar, and the guy, like, we would walk by and he'd be like, "No, my ladies, you're not stopping." We made friends with the crew. We didn't see any other passengers.
Yeah, I think that cruise would have been a lot more fun if it had been at full capacity.
Yeah, I mean, we did the Oasis at full capacity and loved it.
And I just absolutely adored the Symphony. That ship was
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. But we have been on so many since a Royal Caribbean cruise that now I'm just like, I have to get on a Royal Caribbean cruise.
Or something. We're going on Norwegian. That's good. That's good too.
Well, yes, it is something different. I'm very thankful for that.
Well, it was so weird. So when we did that first cruise with Carnival Bat, that first, like we went on that July 4th sailing with Christine Duffy and John Held and all of them. I didn't really notice that there was any kind of reduction in passengers.
No.
Like I felt like it was a normal cruise. We didn't have to wear masks. Like we had to wear masks to get on the ship and to get off the ship. And then like in some ports, like when you went inside buildings, like I felt like we weren't wearing masks at all. And then when we went in September on the Symphony, like it was completely masked except in like very few locations. Mm-hmm. And it was it felt so empty. And I mean, like again, the sizes of those ships are so
different,
so completely different. And then I know like when we restarted versus September, there had been like a few surges of COVID back on the ship, so I know they had reduced capacity even more. So I think we got really lucky with that July 4th cruise,
right,
and how it worked. And then I think we were just thinking that was going to be how it worked when we went in September, because my aunt and my uncle and her kids went on the Mariner, I think that December, and they said it was a lot better than what we had experienced in September. So I think we just kind of caught it in a bad influx of cases. Mm-hmm. So no, we did the Horizon out of Miami because the Vista was going out of
Port Canaveral.
Was it?
Or is the Vista out of Galveston?
Was that the one that out of Galveston? Because I know she was at the one in Texas originally, the one that left on the 3rd. And then she flew to Miami and she went on the Horizon with us. Yeah. And when I tell you, that lady is like everywhere.
Yeah.
She was everywhere. She was talking to people. We were standing outside of the steakhouse overlooking somebody winning in the casino through like the big vestibule like thing that they had going. And she just kind of like walked up next to us and was like, "What are y'all doing?" And we were like, "Oh, that lady just won in the casino." She's like, "Oh my gosh, that's awesome." And like, you know what I mean? She was out on the deck, like talking to people, like during sail away. Like it was really cool to see that she didn't just go hide away, like and put herself in the really fancy schmancy places. Yeah. So that was really cool. She was really personable, and we went to if you ever get the chance to sail with John Held and Calvin, do not turn it down, because Liars Club was hilarious. It was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen on a cruise ship. It was them, and who was the comedian they had?
Percy.
Oh my God, I love Percy.
Percy Cruz.
And the three, oh my, we were dying. And like, poor Donkey, I don't think he had ever like hosted one of these. And so he is just like, what did he just say? Did he just say what I think he said? I'm like, oh, he said it. He said it and he meant it. And that was like, Calvin himself is funny. Like Calvin was probably the funniest person up there. But like Calvin and John, they just, the way they go at each other, we were dying. It was hilarious. I feel like I'm always trying to find that same like connection as that was, like how funny they were. Mm-hmm. They really should bring Liars Club back on every ship though. Like I think there are some comedians who could handle that.
Yeah.
Like Manny Oliveira, like I think putting him on that stage would be epic. I think a lot of the cruise directors could do it.
Yeah.
Like I think it would be great. I mean, an adult only thing, obviously, because they say some really raunchy things, but kind of like a Love and Marriage show, like you make it adult only, or like Quest, you know?
Yeah.
It was funny. We had a really good time. All right, guys. We really appreciate Jay and Ed's Adventures and Cruise Vet Adventures jumping on with us and chatting.
Yes.
And we're going to have to go, even though we're having a good time. My margarita's almost gone.
We will be doing this every third Thursday.
That's right. Third Thursdays. So y'all have to tell us what we should drink next time. Because we can't do margaritas every week. Every Thursday. Every live.
No. I mean, even though we like them.
Mm-hmm. Maybe not the skinny margaritas again. I can taste the skinny again. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.